club with spoons across America, where we celebrate culture, regions, and the food they've created. My name is Ms. Quinn, and today we will have an exciting new recipe for you to try. Today, we will be making our own version of apple chutney. Did you know that apples are native to Central Asia and grown in India since the early 1900s? But before we make them, let's talk about the 5 elements of taste. The 5 elements of taste are sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. Let's try an apple to see how it tastes. So the texture is really crunchy. Did you know that some apples even taste bitter? But this is a Fuji apple, and it tastes really sweet. It's important to try fresh ingredients by themselves before you cook them together so that you can make smart choices about what flavors work well together. Here are the ingredients that we will be using in our apple chutney. We have apples, lemon, dates, honey, pumpkin spice, ginger, coconut oil, and sunflower seeds. Ginger, apples, and pumpkins are all early fall season foods. Make sure to get your parents' permission to taste each ingredient and don't eat anything you know that you're allergic to. Now we're going to try a piece of a lemon, but before you do, make sure you only take a small piece, and you'll see why. I taste it to be really bitter and really sour. What do you think? Next up, we're going to try a date. It's kind of chewy, but it tastes actually really sweet. Here we have some honey. Let's go ahead and take a taste. That is really sweet. Did you realize that a lot of our ingredients that we've tasted today are sweet? Next, we have pumpkin spice. As you can see, I'm using a really small popsicle stick. So you should also only try a tiny bit, just like me. All right, here we go. There are so many spices in here. It tastes really good. I taste sweetness, but I also taste a little spiciness too. We only have 3 more ingredients left that we have to try. This one is ginger. Let's go ahead. Tastes almost like peppery. Tastes a little bit sour and bitter at the same time. It's also a little hot, so be careful when you're tasting. The second to last ingredient we have to try is coconut oil. Now again, be very cautious of how much you take because you only want to take a little tiny amount. You know, I don't really taste anything in particular, but it's really smooth and almost oily in texture. Last but not least, we have our pumpkin seeds. So if you notice, everything that we tasted so far either were spicy or were really bitter or sour or sweet. These are actually supposed to be really mild, and let's have a taste. So they're crunchy. They are mild in taste, but I do get a little bit of sweetness, kind of like a nut would have, but also a little bitterness as well. Now that we've tasted all of our ingredients, let's talk about chutney. Chutney has been around for about 2,000 years and has been made in India. India produces Macintosh, Granny Smith, and Honeycrisp apples. We're actually using Fuji apples today. Now that we've tasted each individual ingredient, let's make our recipe together to see how each flavor combines to make something really delicious. All right, food explorers, it's time to make the recipe. Remember, you can always pause the video just in case you need a little more time. Let's go. That is really delicious. I've never tasted chutney like that before. I really taste all the blends of the spices, so I taste sweet, I taste a little bitter, but everything just goes so well together. What do you think? Have you ever had chutney like this before? Do you like apples more than you did before? Have you ever cooked with ginger or coconut oil? Well, there are plenty of other chutneys to try, such as tomato basil or spicy. We would love to hear what other chutney recipes you may have. You can visit us at spoonsacrossamerica.org for recipes like this and others that will help you become a true food explorer. I had so much fun trying new foods with you today. Remember to always try new foods and recipes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.